Welcome to Daily Meditation with Zohar Lavie.
A warm welcome from me, also joining the warmth and the care of the greetings in the chat. Always so moving to both feel the community spread around the planet, so many different places around this globe, and also to feel that warmth, even as someone wrote, longing for the sun, perhaps, but there's a different kind of warmth in the community that's gathering together. And whether you've been coming every day this week, or you're quite a regular at Zohar Lavie, or this might be your first time dropping in today, a really warm welcome to each of you and all of you. So the session today will include some reflections on our theme, and then some practice time, some guided meditation time, and some time for questions and reflections at the end. Wonderful to be here in this community. And we've been exploring the sense of refuge, what that can mean in our practice and in the teachings. Sorry about that, a bit croaky. We've been exploring refuges, the sense of refuge and the particular refuges in the tradition. And yesterday we said the refuges, we took refuge, you can say, that's the language, or we recollected them at the beginning of the meditation. And so today I also want to just name them at the beginning of this short teaching reflection. And for those who were yesterday, similar to yesterday. For those who weren't, welcome, and you're welcome to join in now. I'll just be naming them. I'll just be saying them in a very simple form in Pali, and you feel free to join in whatever way resonates for you. So different words, different language, silently, or saying them out loud, whatever feels helpful for you. Namo Buddha, Namo Dhamma, Namo Sangha. Namo Buddha, Namo Dhamma, Namo Sangha. Namo Buddha, Namo Dhamma, Namo Sangha. And just feeling what's the impact for you as we name, say, remember. As that word Namo, the first word, is like it's naming in a sense of honoring, and kind of taking refuge in, honoring the place that these three, possibility of awakening, the path of these teachings and practices, and the Sangha, the community, the place that they have in supporting us on our journey in life. And there's something about that naming, which is also about, we place our trust in this. That's part of the support, that sense of placing our trust, being held, remembering that there is a path, as we were reflecting yesterday. That sense of, the path is there, even when we don't remember where it is. or even where, we're like feel lost. Actually, the path has never gone away, it's there. And it's about kind of the right conditions that support us to remember that the path is there and to find the next appropriate step for ourselves. And the third refuge, the Sangha, the community, is so important in this. Yeah. And traditionally, the taking refuge in the Sangha is twofold. The Sangha of what is called the Sangha of the noble ones, uh, the awakened ones, the ones who have journeyed on this path of awakening, whether it's to complete awakening, whatever that means to you, or whether they've just, journeyed um, far enough to be a source of inspiration for us and a source of support for us on this journey. So, obviously the Buddha, who's got his own category, the teachers that inspire us, that touch our hearts. And so that's kind of one aspect of Sangha that we take refuge in. And the second is the Sangha of those who walk the path alongside us. So there we kind of let go, as we were touching on yesterday in the questions, we let go of this sense of needing to evaluate, where I am exactly on the path. And there's just a sense of us walking this path together. Or, sometimes it's like, we're not actually walking the same physical path if we're using that image of a path in a forest or a path in nature. But all across this globe, all across this precious planet, there's people journeying, there's beings journeying on paths of awakening. And yeah, I love that image. And I love that sense of the path or the community kind of spreading across geography and across time. Yeah, so it's also all of those that have walked the path before us. Yeah. So they're also alongside. They've made the path. And I used that Antonio Machado quote yesterday: you make the path by walking. By walking, you make the path. And others have walked the path, and therefore, we can walk it, and they're there with us as we walk it across time, across place, across geography, that sense of the community. And again, as I'm saying this, notice how that meets you, how that impacts. And so, kind of how we bring this into being in our practice is very much this remembrance. A lot of this practice of the refuges is a remembrance, remembering each other. This is one of the beautiful aspects of Sangha life. There's such a strong sense of community, even though you can only see me, but we see each other through our hearts, even without a video. There's that sense of remembering others. We are here as a support and inspiration, a place of safety for each other and a place of growth. And the refuge is not just a place of rest. It's not just a place that we can kind of retreat into and rest in. It's also a place of growth. It's also a place of cultivation, of development. It's also a place of aspiration. And we can start to see all these threads coming together. We've been speaking from the first day about the inspiration and, the aspiration and the growth and the cultivation as we take refuge, as we take our place in this network of community. And we can, sometimes, I feel this like the in and out breath, when I'm practicing. And it's really interesting to explore how powerful this can be as a support, both um, when things are more tricky, either in the practice itself or in the life conditions. Remembering the refuge of the community, feeling I'm not alone in doing this. There are others aspiring to transform suffering, to transform the causes of suffering. There are others, practicing in this way, even if they're not physically near me, they're here on the path. So we can rest into that support and let it kind of nourish us, the way the nutrients in the soil and the sun and the rain nourish plants, yeah, including my beloved broad beans on the windowsill. I should have shown them to you every day. And we can also tune in to the fact that as we are practicing, as we're engaging, as we're coming to the sessions here, doing our practice in whatever form, we are also a network of support for others. Yeah, so this interwoven sense, we're effortlessly supporting each other as we practice. We don't need to do anything more than show up and remember, yeah, that there's others supporting us, and that we are, through being here, through showing up to our practice, supporting others. And there's something that can be, really deeply impactful in that, and beautifully resourcing in that. Just okay, maybe the mind is agitated, maybe the body's agitated, maybe sleep wasn't great last night. All of these were comments for some of you in the chat. And yet, by showing up, I'm tuning in, I'm tapping into this network of support. I'm being supported, but I'm also supporting. And what impact does that have? What impact does that have? So opening to that, letting it nourish you. That being part of that web of support, that network of support. And yeah, let's take that into a practice together. Doing my bit so that hopefully the voice will be less croaky. Let's see. So yeah, finding your appropriate posture for this time. You may already be in that posture, and in that case, just relaxing more fully into it, or you may be like me, just kind of finding it, making some little adjustments so that the body can be as fully supported, stable, steady and balanced as possible. And really attending here. Sometimes we go fast through these preliminary steps of settling into the meditation, but delighting in this attunement of the body if we can, in the care that we bring as we pay attention and we find what feels the most supportive right now. You can check in with the legs, with the posture of the hands. Relaxing the face. The shoulders. And the belly. Anywhere else where there may be tension. As we do so, the awareness flowing into the body, And we can take a moment to find the balance between the uprightness or the alignment in the body and a sense of ease. And then settling, inviting the awareness into the sensations of contact between the body and that which supports the body in itself. These sensations, often we can feel them effortlessly available to us. Gently resting awareness with the contact sensations. And then if it's helpful, opening the awareness around the sensations of contact, far out as is helpful to the whole body. That sense of the whole body here. And that intention of kindness and interest. As we soften through the whole body and as we, if it's helpful, stay in touch with the sensations of contact. Into this space, gently dropping in the refuges again. If you wish, you're welcome to join as we repeat them 3 times. Namo Buddha, Namo Dhamma, Namo Sangha. Namo Buddha, Namo Dhamma, Namo Sangha. Namo Buddha, Namo Dhamma, Namo Sangha. Feeling any impact, resting into it. Whenever it's the right time for you, just choosing your anchor if you need an additional anchor to the contact sensations in the whole body. It can be the breath or the sound. And attending to that with that sense of refuge. Possibility of awakening this path of teachings and practices, and the community of practitioners, all of us here together. So let's continue to practice in this way, tending to the anchor, whole body awareness, grounded, settled in the contact. Having a sense of yourself here, held and supporting the community of practice. Let's explore this in silence for some time. in this moment, right in this moment of experience, whatever is arising, turning to this moment of experience, letting go of any struggle that may be present. Just this here, right now, this contact, this body, this breath, this hearing, whatever the anchor is that we're using, just this here. Remembering the others here, all of us practicing that refuge of Sangha, supporting and supported by others, supporting others as we practice, and resting, letting go even more into that sense of support, into that community of practice together. Again and again, we open to this network of support to nourish us as we attend to experience. Whether it's a deepening of presence that's already here, whether it's an appropriate response to distraction, same thing. Turning towards experience more fully, more deeply, letting ourselves be nourished and supported by this network, by this community of practice as we do so. Remembering that each of us, we're also part of the support as we attend to our experience in the best possible way that is available to us right now. Doesn't need to be perfect at all. Moment by moment, we continue to practice and explore in this way. moment by moment, again and again, tending to experience kindness and interest as you bring gentle attention to the anchor of attention, with that remembrance of the network of support, the community of support that we're part of. Just this here, now, all of us practicing together with this intention of well-being for all beings. Feeling that interconnected web. As we continue to practice and attend. For the last minute or so, let's remembering this network, tuning into it, supported and supporting. As we rest into this knowing of experience moment by moment, we feel any well-being that arises is invited to nourish us. May our practice be a source of support and of nourishment on this path of well-being and freedom for each of us and for all beings everywhere.
Today's podcast is an offering to you from our archive of freely available live daily classes. We make wisdom teachings and meditations as freely available as possible to as many people as wish to practice. You can help ensure we can continue to support a worldwide Sangha by leaving a review wherever you get your podcasts, by sharing this with someone who'd be interested, and by offering a small financial support at sangha.live/donate.